in the gym. Some of the things that we're going to be needing to do today require us to move our arms by our sides. So since we can't take the arms off of this, I'm going to have to move you to this chair if that's all right with you.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to move these out of the way.
Sounds good.
And then one thing that we need to remember is just all our weight is going to be going on this left foot and none of it on our right foot where we had our surgery.
Okay.
Alright, so this is going to be kind of similar to what we did earlier with our walker, but this time we're just going right from the wheelchair to the chair. So I'm going to have you scooch forward in the chair if you can. You can just kind of lean your hips forward and then bring your trunk up when you can. Alright, that should be good. And then just keep that left foot. I'm going to have you move it back a little bit actually just so that you can put more weight on there. And then I'm going to grab you here to help you move. And then I'm just going to have you reach for that chair with this hand. Alright, and then I'm going to have you push through this foot. I'm going to lock your brakes real quick. And then I'm going to have you push through this foot and lean over this shoulder.
Okay.
Alright, and we're going to move on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, and then if you can just scooch back in that chair so that you're comfortable, I'm going to move this out of the way.
Okay.
Alright, so first I'm going to just see how your body's moving. So first I'm going to have you look up and down. And then your hands by your sides. Your thumbs pointing up, just bring them up as high as you can. And behind your head. And then back behind your chair. And you're just going to put your arms out like a T. Flip them over. And touch your shoulders. And then back by your sides. And then this one you're just going to bring your palms facing me and bring them straight up. Good. And back by your sides, palms up. And bring your palms flipped over to the front. Wrists up. Wrists down. Out. And back in. And make a fist. And then back, spread all out. And then just bring each finger to your thumb. Awesome, thanks. Alright, so now I'm going to use this tool called a goniometer. It's just going to help me get some more accurate measurements of how your joints are moving. So I'm going to have you start out with everything on your left side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have you have your hand by your side like that first movement we just did. Your thumb pointing up. And then, give me a second to get this out. And then I'm just going to have you bring it as high as you can in there.
Okay.
Like above your head. You can go ahead whenever you're ready. Great. Alrighty. And then we're just going to go out to your side. So if you have your hand with your palm facing forward. And then you're just going to bring it right up in the air in just a second. Alright, go ahead. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to have you bring your arm out by your side so that, yeah, perfect. Just so that your elbow's parallel with your shoulder. And then I'm going to have you bring your hand or your palm so that it's pointing behind you. Alrighty, go ahead. Okay, and back down. Alright, and then the same starting spot, but this time I'm going to have you bring your back of your hand behind you. If that makes sense. It's like that. Go ahead. have your hand by your side again, and I'm just gonna have you bring it up as far as you can towards your shoulder. Back down for 1 second. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Okay. All right, and now I'm just gonna do all that stuff on the other side.
Okay.
So your hand by your side with your thumb facing forward. And then go ahead and bring it up as high as you can. Good. Next, we're doing palm in front of us and then out as far as you can. Go ahead. Okay. All right, then we're doing that one where our arm is straight up from our shoulder. So like this. You can bring it up a little bit farther. Perfect. And then bring it so your palm is coming back. Okay. Same starting position, and then our hand just coming up, like you're raising your hand. Go ahead. Okay. All right, we're gonna do our hand by our side, and then I'm gonna have you bring it up as far as you can towards your shoulder. Go ahead. Good. All right, so now the next stuff I need to do is gonna be on this table. So I'm gonna roll that in. And then I'm just gonna grab a smaller goniometer to take those wrist measurements for you.
Ooh.
So the first thing I need you to do is, if you can put both your hands on the table, or one at a time, whatever's more comfortable for you. And then if you can just slide it across so that your elbow's on the table as well. Do you need me to move this closer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't all have super long arms like I do. Alright, so we'll do this one first. I just need you to pull your fingers towards you and bring your wrist up towards the sky. Alright, go ahead. Okay, and back down. And then flip that wrist over. And then relax your fingers and bring your wrist up to the sky. And then it's alright if your fingers come off the table a little bit. Alright, good. And then same thing on the other side. So just go ahead and bring those fingers towards you. Good. Okay. And then flip it over. And then relax those fingers and bring that wrist up to the sky again. Sorry if I just poked you with my pencil.
It's cool.
Alright. And then the last one, I just want you to put your wrists face up and make a fist. Bring your fingers all the way into your palms. Great. And then I'm just going to take this measurement real quick. Alrighty, and you can relax. So now that we've got a look at how your body is moving, I want to take a look at your strength, which is also important when we're doing any of our activities that are important to us. So let me put this back over here. Move this out of the way. So what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to tell you to move your arms to a certain position, and then I'm going to apply some resistance and tell you to not let me move you. So I'm going to first have you take your arm and bring it up in front of you. Great. And then don't let me push you down. Good. And then out to your side. Don't let me push you down. Good. Then I just want you to keep your elbow tucked into your side. Yeah, and then that's great. Don't let me push you in. And don't let me pull you out. Good. And then with your elbow in the same spot tucked next to you, I want you to pull your hand up to your shoulder. And don't let me pull you down. Good. And then bring your arm up to your side. And don't let me pull you out. Don't let me push you in. Awesome. And then the last one on this side, put your hand out like you're about to shake my hand. And then flip your wrist up, or your palm up to the sky. And don't let me twist you back. Good. And then palm down to the floor. And don't let me twist you back. Good. Alright, now I'm going to do all those on your left side.
Okay.
So same thing, thumb up and arm straight out in front of you. Good, and then don't let me push you down. Good. And out to your side. Do thumb up and then, yeah, sorry. There you go. Alright, don't let me push you down. Good. Shoulder, elbow by our side with our hand out in front of us. I'm gonna hold you here and don't let me push you in. Okay, and don't let me push or pull you out. Okay. And then we're gonna bring our palm to our shoulder again. And don't let me push you down. And shoulder or elbow parallel to our shoulder out like this. And don't let me push you in. Good. And then the last one is that handshaking one again. So if you put your hand out like you're about to shake my hand, keep your elbow tucked in by your side, and then wrist or palm up to the ceiling. Don't let me twist you back. And then palm to the ground. Don't let me twist you back. Good. Alright, and then we've just got a few left with the table. Alright, so just like before, I want you to put either one or both hands, whatever you would like, on the table. And then I want you to bring this hand towards you. Now let me pull it back. Good. And then flip it over and pull it back. Don't let me push you down. Good. And then same thing on this side. So bring this palm towards you and now let me pull you down. Okay, and then flip it over and bring that towards you, and now let me pull you down. Good. Alright, let me write these things down. So the last thing that we're going to be testing today is your vision. So that's important because we need to know what we can see around us, and so we can be aware of our surroundings if there's anything that we can or cannot see. So I'm just going to use these markers. And then, are these two colors okay for you to see? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So I'm going to have you start out, and I'm going to start with this orange one, and I just want you to follow it with your eyes wherever I go, okay? All right. Good. And then the next one, I'm going to bring these both out by your side so that you can't see them. And then which eye do you want to cover first? Alright. So I'm just going to bring these up to your side. Can you see either of them right now? Alright, I'm going to move the one on this side first. You just let me know when you can see it, okay?
Now.
Okay, and then the other one on the other side. Let me know when you can see it.
Now.
Alrighty. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing but from the top and the bottom. So you can cover that eye again. Yeah. Alright, and then can you see either of them right now?
No.
Okay, let me know when you can see the one on the top.
Now.
Alright, and on the bottom.
Now.
Awesome. Alright. Same thing on the other eye. Can you see how I write out the other one after covering it? Alright. So I'm going to move this one first again. Let me know when you can see it.
Now.
And the other side, let me know when you can see it.
Now.
Alrighty. Alrighty, one more time on the top and bottom. Move the top one first. Let me know when you can see that one.
Now.
And the bottom one.
Now.
Awesome. And the last one I want to do is just to see how your eyes are moving between two things. So I'm going to have you start by looking at the orange one, and I'm going to move the purple one. And once I tell you to look at the purple one, then you can switch to that, and then we'll switch back and forth a few times. Make sense?
Okay.
Alright, so start on the orange. Purple. Orange. It's alright. It's hard when the other one's moving. Alright. Still on the orange, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, back to the purple. Orange. Purple. And orange. Awesome.
Yay.
Alright, so that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for playing along. So for next time, one of the things I want to focus on is, we all know you want to go back home, so I want to help you get back home. So one of the things that we want to focus on is completing our ADLs in the bathroom. So grooming, such as brushing your teeth in either your wheelchair or with your walker, brushing your hair, going to the bathroom, showering, things like that. So we'll break it down into easy steps and also keep on practicing those transfers that we've been practicing today. Sound good?
Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
So we're going to get you back in that wheelchair. Move this stuff out of the way. Sorry. tall for it in here.
Darn therapy shows.
I know. They don't consider us tall people. Alright, so same thing as before. I'm going to have you get that foot so that you're ready to put some weight on it. And then if you want to scoot to the front of your chair so that you can shift your weight towards your wheelchair a little more. Good. And then if you want to reach with this left arm towards that, and then if you have any hard on the chair to push off, great. Alright, so we're going to move on 3. Just put all your weight into this foot, and then be careful not to put any on the other, alright? Alright, we're going on 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Alrighty. There's that foot rest for you. And then since I got us here, I'm going to have you lead us back to your room. Do you remember how to get back?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I'll give you a little hint. We're going to go out of this room and then we're going to go left.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you wheel us back. Alright, then a left here. Good. Anything you remember which room is yours?
I think it's the one over here with the door open.
Yeah, you got it.